Hello, it's Jonah from Joe & Co Gaming, and well, I bet you didn't think you'd see me playing this again. This is once again No Man's Sky, and I know it doesn't get the best rapport ever, but it's had an update. Sean Murray, the Prince of Promises, has promised a fair few things in this latest update, and so far, to the best of my knowledge, he's kept all of those promises. It really is quite interesting. So where we are right now is at a base, habitable base. You can claim these bases as your own home. I've already claimed one a little bit further away, so let's go over to there. So it should be marked on the map. Out. There it is. Boom. And you can now also set up, you know how you would sometimes come across little places out in the wilderness where you could save the locations. So you can now save those, you can set up mining facilities and all sorts around them. It's quite a big update. So the update includes, as I say, home bases already. You can set up, you can buy freighters, you know, those giant flying space carrying ships. You can get those. And you can add storage to your bases. So long gone are the days where, hopefully, where the resource farming was somewhat hard, because that was an absolute pain. Because you continually never had enough in your inventory, and then you have too much, and it's ugh. But hopefully it's now fixed. So my home base is here. Just rendered in. Barely done anything on it. I thought I'd show you some of the tools on it. Let's land up here. And the other good thing is I've finally got my my extra content for buying the game early, which improves Starship. But here we are. This is my base. I haven't named it yet, but I'm sure we'll have a look soon. I'll just show you inside before I show you the construction tools. We need to build a construction terminal inside, so I'll show you that when we get inside. So inside we have this. I don't know how to access. I presume I need another I need that terminal. This here is a base terminus. You can teleport to places, but I think you need a construction thing. Between space stations and owned bases, yeah. So I haven't got that. I haven't got space station terminal set up yet, and this is just to fire up the base. So I'll show you around the place. There's some annoying, well, there was some annoying carbon things on the floor, but they seem to have disappeared, which is awesome. I was kind of worrying that everything would clip through, and it hasn't. It was clipping through, but it's not now. So I've just really there's just two circular rooms like this first room, but that first room's got stuff in it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out here, and I want my base to be nice. So what I might do is have one corridor go off that way, one corridor go off that way, and then one corridor come off that way, kind of thing. So let's go outside, and I'll show you some of the build tools. It's currently night time. Another cool thing I've noticed that I just came across. Is it F? No, that's the scanner. Can't remember how to do it now. I had a flashlight in my where's the flashlight gone? For some reason I had a flashlight a bit earlier, which was quite cool. Can't find it now. I think it's getting daytime, that's why. But I did have a flashlight earlier, which was coming in use quite a lot. Right. I don't know if that was in the game before, but I've never noticed it. So we're gonna have one coming off here, aren't we? So let's click F. Oh no, not F. Z. This basically takes you into the build menu. So we have on structure, we have straight corridor, L-shaped corridor, T-shaped corridor, X-shaped corridor, glass roofed corridor, foundation, cylindrical room, and back to the straight corridor. On room parts, we have a door, we have an access ramp, we have a galactic terminal, we have a ladder, we have a window, we have and back to doors again, and infrastructure, excuse me, decoration, containers, bigger containers. Whether that is a table. These are all just, I think these are all just kind of, that's paving as well. And onto these large containers you can get massive size containers that'll hold, well, I guess 9 is going to be the largest. Decals, which is just decoration, which is, I think, is really cool. That is pretty cool. Cuboid rooms, so you've got different shaped rooms. That could be useful. Platforms and stuff like that. Yep, so there you go. And lights, so you got all this. And this is another update coming up in a minute. So there's a few more lights as well, you'll notice. New update, farms. So you can have farms now. You also can hire workers to come work in your bases, which I'm really looking forward to doing. We'll have a look at that. Tech, okay, this is where I found the miners. So you've got a beacon, a save point, signal booster, a landing pad, which will be incredibly useful. I'm going to put that in straight away. A communication station, a beacon, save point, signal booster, and we're back to landing pad. Decoration. It's got some terminals, some sides, all these little test tubes, interaction pads kind of thing, lockers, crates, flags, chairs. You've got the lot, really. Specialist terminals, room part, what's this then? Construction terminal, weapons terminal, science terminal, agricultural terminal, construction terminal. Back to that. And then we're back to room parts. Incredible update. Incredible update. It has to be said. I think this is a brilliant update to No Man's Sky. So good on you, Sean Murray. I think there's still a lot to come. I think that we'll see a lot more to come as well, personally. So let's start with expanding our base. So let's go back with this. Okay, so then we click F to place. So there you go, it's F. And then we can put cylindrical room. No, wrong one. F. I'm getting so used to playing Minecraft controls, so I'm right clicking to place blocks. There's 2 in it. Can I click control? There you go. Alright. I want my building to be proper. Oh, that's not what we want. We want that one there. F. I think this is going to be cool when we're done. So I think what I might do is I'm going to have the construction terminal in this room here. Okay, let's get out of that. A few other things. Since I was last recording, I've learned a few other tricks and tips to get around the map. I finally did manage to get warping between galaxies. That's what I was trying to get to. I've learnt the button for sprint, which is shift, so now you can actually run around places, which is amazing. Alright, let's add this construction terminal on here. Oof. Hello. You don't want that. Infrastructure. Infrastructure is a specialist terminal, so we'll have a construction terminal. Where can we have it? Can we have it in here somewhere? Will that work there? Yeah. Where can we have it? Can we have it there? Yeah, there we go. Construction terminal requires a skilled builder for operation. You can recruit builders in space station. Okay. Let's get, what I'm thinking is, we've got a cool construction terminal here. So look at it, shall we first? Okay, so it's just saying the same. We need skilled builders. Let's use this as like our workroom. So we've got all our techie stuff in here. I think that's the way to go with it. So as we've got construction. Oh, not that. We want weapons terminal, science terminal, agricultural terminal. Okay, so we'll have this in here. We'll have what should we have? He'll want something to do in here. Let's give him a little desk here, so you can let's click R. Oh, one more rotate, please. There we go. And can we let's rotate it all the way around. Okay. And then he can work there. There we go. He's like got his own little desk behind as well. Can we put a chair down? Oh, we can put a chair down for him as well. I think that'd be nice. Let's find him a chair. It's been absolutely ages since I played No Man's Sky, and to be honest, I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I actually really liked it when it came out, and I'm happy to say I liked it because I don't know. I just thought it was quite a fun game. I know it wasn't what people always wanted, but it wasn't as bad as I think people made out, and I think a lot of people went to town on it a bit too much. Well, mate, your chair is gonna have to go like over here, I think. Oh, it's a bit glitchy that. I can't actually go through there. Oh no! Let's leave that there. Go on. Here's a chair up on the desk now. Oh, item interact so we can. That's well cool. I love this new update. It's really good actually. Yeah, I know a lot of criticism came to No Man's Sky, but if you're wondering what that squeaking was, that's my chair. You probably have heard it in other videos as well. But I actually really like this. There we got a lot of criticism. I don't think all that criticism was deserved. So there you go.